Going on to you Sagittarius out there. Hope y'all are having a great day. So for you Sagittarius, you have the Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, and you have the Five of Pentacles for you Sagittarius. So there's definitely somebody who, if any of you Sagittarius have been getting to know some people as of late, this person thinks that they are more clever than you are, but really they're just too dumb for their own good. They think that they're very clever. They think that they're more clever than you. They're going to get you Sagittarius confused, because the Seven of Swords and the King of Swords together is confusion. So it's confusion by the way of thinking that they're so intelligent. So they're not really going to get you. They think that they're more intelligent than what they actually are. So they out here thinking that you Sagittarius will fall for the traps of whatever kind of setup that they're trying to create for you by telling you lies or running game on you. And the Five of Pentacles is you Sagittarius just saw straight through that, because you probably more than likely tried to see if anything would actually begin to materialize out of it, where if they doing all this talking, and come to find out you Sagittarius would realize that they're just talking. How do we know that they're just talking? Because you Sagittarius tried to date them, and what happened? They was like, nah. What they did was they probably flaked, excuse me. And if they didn't flake, then it was a matter of they probably showed up, but they wanted you to pay for the meal or something goofy, right? Or they started, giving you a hard time, or they acted like they were too good for you or whatnot, even though they was giving you mixed signals, even though at first it seemed like they were so into you. But the Five of Cups and the Hanged Man represents, it's okay. You Sagittarius just decided that maybe the two of you should just see each other from around the way. And what I mean by that is those types of people, when you just wave what's up to, but then after you wave what's up to, you just ask, maybe you may ask them, how was their day? How is their day going? They cool and everything like that, and just leave them alone. It's not a matter of like you really taking them seriously, because you Sagittarius know good and well that they're not really being for real with this. Whenever it is that it's time for them to actually show up, it's always some type of nonsense going on with them. So the Hanged Man represents, though, it's okay, because you Sagittarius are all right, and you're going to be all right. That's the best thing about this too. It's very satisfying to be able to walk away from a situation where other people delude themselves and play themselves into thinking that they're actually more important than what they really are. The reason why it is that I'm saying that is because, you Sagittarius know what it feels like to be in a situation, because I'm sure you've been in it prior to this, where you Sagittarius have been in a situation with somebody where you're just talking to them, you're just getting to know them, and you're trying to see, yes, you're courting them. Yes, you're in the process of potentially dating them, courting them long term. But as of right now, you're getting to know them and stuff like that. You probably went out on 1, maybe 2 dates, or before you go out with them, and you just see a lot of real issues. You just see red flags going on, right? You just see all kind of red lights, right? All types of dysfunctions, all types of nonsensical ideas that they have. And a lot of you, they just think that they're better than you. They're in a form of a competition with you, Sagittarius. And you Sagittarius are just like, because there's no chip on your shoulder, because you're not in competition with them. You don't really care like that. You don't care at all. So you just let them have it, right? You just let them be as delusional as it is that they want to be, and you just let them have it. Because you Sagittarius, right, like those types of people where on some Seven of Wands type stuff, you're not really even benefiting from hanging out with these people. You know what I mean? Like, you go into situations and you're legitimately giving certain situations a chance, but then it's like it's way more downside then there is upside. And then you're just really weighing out the options, and you're like, okay, the good versus the bad versus the good, right? I.e., the benefit that you're getting versus the benefit that you have to give, and the time and the attention and the appreciation and the money and everything like that. You know what I mean? And you Sagittarius, just think about it, and you just reflect, and y'all are like, why am I doing this? You know what I mean? It's like literally you're not getting any benefit out of this person. This person is literally not benefiting you whatsoever. You're benefiting them exclusively, or you're benefiting whatever kind of interaction exclusively, but then at the same time, and then you Sagittarius wake up, that's how this situation is. You're not benefiting at all. You wasn't benefiting whatsoever. You were literally benefiting them. So a lot of you Sagittarius just woke up one day and was like, yo, like, you don't want to hang out with this, with this. And they felt like running that kind of mind game with you would get you caught up with it, and you would just be like, all right, you'll give them another chance. But let's face it, Sagittarius, when we do stuff like that, we're really taking pity on people because they're pathetic. Come on now, Sagittarius. I know y'all are more intelligent than that. Stop playing games with us. We need to stop playing games over here. When we accept dysfunctional people in our lives, and we ran the options, and we got the options weighed out already, and we know what it is, we're really giving it a chance after that, if we do decide to continue to give it a chance, because we see how pathetic they are, and that they need you. They literally need you for survival, because if it wasn't for you, these people, they don't have a lifeline. Like how it is on those Jeopardy shows. They call in because they call a friend because they need an answer. Yeah, that's their lifeline. So the Seven of Pentacles right here, right? You have all types of 7 cards. You have the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. All you need is the 7 of Cups. So all over the place, this is showing how it is that it's one-sided, because you Sagittarius are benefiting you were benefiting these people way more than they are benefiting you. They brought nothing to the table for you to benefit from. The Page of Pentacles, they needed you, Sagittarius, bad. They needed you desperately. They still need you desperately, because if it's not for you, these people wouldn't know what they're doing. And we need to stop acting like we've never seen that before, Sagittarius. We've seen this before. We have. How many people have you, Sagittarius, gone out with that was losers, that needed you? And they were unappreciative, but they needed you. They were so pathetic. They didn't have anything going on, but I'm lying. They did have something going on. What they had going on was all that sass, all that lip, all this disrespect for you, all this passive-aggressive, ungrateful, entitled mentality behavior that they had for you. And you were the reason why literally they were still alive. They would be struggling to survive if these people didn't have you in their life. Why? Because you Sagittarius were bringing in all of the lifelines. Y'all were supplying them with food to eat. You were probably the ones taking them out, if not splitting the bill. And I'm not saying that you should stop splitting the bill, because that's a good thing that you're doing. Gives you the advantage. But the point that I'm trying to make here is you probably wasn't even splitting the bill. You probably paying the whole thing. And that's my point. So the King of Cups now and the Queen of Pentacles right here represents how the two of you are not on the same paths, because this person, right, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, they understand that their survival depends on how appeased you Sagittarius are. And it's the same thing that's going on with this person. This person It's the same thing that I was talking about that reminded you that of these people that was pathetic. The same thing is going on now. The same thing is going on now. They need your attention for whatever reason. And they're trying to act like they're fancier than you and that, all this other type of stuff or whatnot. And they got all this issue and all this, and all of that. All this back talk, right? All this lip, all of this. They're sedity and fancy and walking and fancy. All of that. All of that, right? But let you Sagittarius walk away, which you have. The Page of Pentacles, why are they still calling you then? But every time you Sagittarius hang out with these goofy individuals, they need you, but then they're giving you all this back talk. All these pranks. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles for you, Sagittarius. The Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So the Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles they're stressing. They know that they need you, Sagittarius, right now. They need you in order to survive. This is the same scenario from someone else from the past where they need you. They don't want you. They need you. They're bad with money. Their life is in shambles. They know that you, Sagittarius, are the best option that they have, and they're depending on them being pathetic and helpless and being the damsel in distress for you to come in and rescue them and save them and scoop and swoop them up and take them up off their feet. That type of nonsense is not working because the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords, you Sagittarius are leaving them to be poor and dusty. And now the Five of Wands represents they don't like it. How many items do you think they're throwing at the wall now that you Sagittarius are not paying their rent or whatever kind of gesture that you're doing? They're struggling and they need you Sagittarius to survive.